What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Take That. And we're returning to the 2010 double album Progressed. Once again, thank you to Michaela. And the next track is Wait. It sounds like a simple request, an entreaty, maybe a command. The idea of asking someone to halt, not to take action, or to otherwise freeze and allow a moment to unfold more before perhaps a changed set of circumstances, before a departure, before speaking. It seems to be time related, but also with the expectation or anticipation of some further event, whether that is, again, speaking, explaining yourself, or allowing time itself to reach some new threshold. So it's one of those titles, and especially this happens with single word titles, where it's very clear and very opaque at the same time. It says a lot and yet doesn't tell you enough. So yes, let's see what I can pick up on a first listen. This is Take That. The track is Wait, and it's from their 2010 double album Progressed. Progressed. I like the blend of string and keyboard.
Reception here is lousy and the service is minimal. Oh no, I live with an Eskimo. I swallow, cause we become mechanical and hollow. I seem to make you miserable, so take your tiny chemicals, cause I need a miracle. Free your soul to meet me on the corner, cause the wall's on fire. Words can't say.
So it's funny, when I did the first double reaction to Take That, I had a sense just based on the general description of them on Discogs and the sub like genre heading that they put for different albums that they were essentially like a synth pop group. But I heard a couple people refer to them as like a boy band, which, I suppose the definitions of that are at least partially visual and aesthetic, or about, performance and dancing at least as much as the music, or at least partially in addition to the music. But I didn't really get that vibe from the first two songs. This track, a bit more so, you could see that as being a track by like NSYNC, or indeed, I listened to like some J-pop that is technically like boy band, like Arashi, and I could see that if the lyrics were in Japanese, I could see that being an Arashi song. But yes, regardless, I like the blending of like smooth and melodic flavors with, again, the synthesis of that elegant string line with the keyboard line, but also the heavier hit of the like hip hop kind of rhythm, as well as that, I don't know if it was like a hollowed out kick, but there was something about that kick where it had a lot of punch to it, but it was also like a bit hollow. So I like the sonic balance of the tune, both in terms of the percussion and the melody, and then even parts of the melody together. I like the sequencing, that one moment where it was sort of like a dead pause and then it had like a double kick leading back into the full arrangement again. I like that moment in particular. And then lyrically, I'm intrigued. It sounds like a relationship that's hit a tough spot. And he seemed to be saying like, I know I make you miserable and I've fallen from a pedestal, so maybe the other person held them in great esteem before, but now they've done something or said something or behaved in a certain way for long enough that the other person doesn't see themselves that way anymore. But it sounds like he's trying to salvage things, even to the point of saying like, let's meet on the corner because the walls are on fire. So maybe the place they used to inhabit, maybe more figuratively than literally, is now sort of burned down, and whatever they do, however they're going to meet, if that's still possible, it can't be in the same context, it can't be in the same emotional place maybe, or the same way, the same configuration, but he's still saying, hold on, wait, there's something that I need to explain, because I was never able to get these words out, and the communication was not allowed. So it seems, again, like he's trying to save this, but in so doing, he needs the other person to have patience and to articulate something that, as up to this point, he has not been able to express or convey. So it seems like a very complicated situation, and one where the emotions may have been good before, they're not as good now, but he's still trying to piece things together and figure out a manner for it to proceed. So I like tunes that have that, or songs and lyrics that have that complication, complexity, ambiguity, so it feels like that's very much in this vein. And yeah, good vocals, again, nothing that like really stood out from the rest of the track. I feel like it was all very much in that same type of like melodic yet danceable type of pop vein. So again, a bit different than the first couple tracks, but very enjoyable, and one in which I wonder, given my limited understanding based on descriptions on Discogs and people commenting, I wonder as we go along whether tunes like this might be more common, or whether tunes with a bit of that electronic flair like SOS might be. So I guess we'll find out. Looking forward to more. Once again, thank you to Michaela for providing this, and again, it's not the only Take That album that I have in my collection now, so more Take That coming. Let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.